nerds, today we count down some times superheroes lost the plot and often their minds. 5. Superman. Starting off like kind of lighter and getting darker I guess as we go today, Superman once completely demolished a neighborhood with his bare hands and no warning. He stopped a petty crime in this area and saw that this neighborhood was full of criminals and bad things, and some much needed context for this. A major cyclone destroyed a nearby town, which meant that the government had to step in and fix everything and make it nicer. Superman decided to be the cyclone for that neighborhood. So this is such 1939 logic that if you just like destroy the area, the residents can withstand that blow and then be able to go back to that same neighborhood after. A really thorough thought process clearly went into this. In all seriousness, this is one of my favorite Superman stories because it is so insane. James Gunn, adaptation when? Also, Clark Kent is a journalist that could have easily inspired change through his own writing or even as Superman. There was just like 101 better ways to do this. 4. Batman's contingencies. Batman's contingencies are a controversial topic. Some say he was wrong for it, others think he was well within his rights. The fact is, the discovery of these plans led to the Bat's expulsion from the League, or well, his voluntary removal, and years of distrust between him and the other heroes. Personally, as a human, I lean more towards that Batman was in the right for doing it, he just did it in like the worst way possible. Batman is the fragile human when placed next to his teammates, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, we can keep going. All of their powers are scary if that hero goes rogue. Injustice Superman, The Flash breaking the timeline, Flashpoint Wonder Woman, and Aquaman, who had his own surface world contingency plan that caused the flooding of major cities. All that to say, Batman making plans to subdue his teammates should they go rogue or get mind controlled, yeah, I get it. Although, like Wonder Woman pointed out, it would kind of suck to find out that your teammate has been studying your every move in battle to figure out how to properly take you down. Trust would be hard to gain back, especially because Batman's plans are only to subdue, but they were stolen and modified to be lethal a couple of times. 3. Gordon the Ripper. Moving into the animated world, James Gordon, usually known for being often the only good cop in Gotham City, well that all changed in Batman Gotham by Gaslight. In the world of this movie, it's the Victorian era, but Gotham City, it exists. Batman is still the world's greatest detective, and he is trying to solve the identity of Jack the Ripper, along with the police chief, James Gordon. But imagine my shock and surprise to learn that Jack was James the whole time. It turns out Gordon's time in the Civil War caused mental instability, and he believed that he was doing genuinely holy work. I would personally disagree, but he thought that he was just clearing the world of filth. In his words, he gets cleared by Batman and a collapsed Ferris wheel. 2. Hal Jordan and the Parallax disaster. Hal Jordan's Green Lantern completely lost it at one point. Is it justified? You can decide. Jordan suffered a mental break, and then the Green Lantern Corps suffered for it. Hal Jordan was just trying to visit his hometown, Coast City, but it was completely destroyed when he got there. It caused him to properly snap and seek revenge, and also try and fix the city. He recreated the entire thing and revived the residents, which is so not allowed. But in his grief, he didn't really care. For the revenge part of the story, he took out Sinestro and the Guardians, the very beings who were trying to bring order to the universe. Hal Jordan became Parallax and then started a rampage across the universe, generally being a terror and a threat to everything. He was eventually stopped, and it was revealed later on that the reason that he was a complete and total demon as Parallax was because he was actually possessed by Parallax, a demonic parasite. 1. And finally, Identity Crisis. This is, to this day, DC's most controversial storyline ever. The crisis began when Sue Dibney, wife to Elongated Man, was found brutally done. Searching for the culprit, the biggest and most damaging reveal is that the villain Dr. Light, years before this story, had intimately hurt Sue. Dr. Light, before this had all happened, was like really goofy, so it seems strange that he would do something like that, but it turns out he was actually once pretty smart and violent, but then because of the incident, Zatanna, after a vote involving some League members, decided to wipe his memory and alter his personality magically to make him less threatening. Batman was against the altering, believing that no one should have their being messed with like that, so after another vote, the group there decided to also have Batman's memory wiped, but only for like 10 minutes. Batman doesn't remember anything of the last 10 minutes, Dr. Light is neutralized, it should be done, but of course, during Identity Crisis, Dr. Light gets his memories back and Batman realizes how the team betrayed him, and that causes him to not trust them, and then it's revealed that the group altered the personalities of other villains like Catwoman, and it was a slippery slope from there. There was actually more fallout, including Tim Drake losing his father, Firestorm explodes, and Adam's ex-wife is revealed to have betrayed his trust and stolen his technology to end Sue. So yeah, it was a complete and total disaster. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, nerds!